Hello class, Mr. Geisler here today, and we are going to talk about direct variation and direct variation problems. So direct means that something is directly affecting something else. So for example, okay, if I am running, okay, and I'm going 10 miles per hour, okay, as I'm running along, okay, and I run for 1 hour, okay, that would mean I'd go 10 miles. If I ran for 2 hours, I'd be going for how long? 20 miles, and so on and so forth, okay? So basically what it comes down to is it's a direct link. One thing directly affects another. So here's an example. You work for $15 per hour. How much money would you make after 24 hours of work? Okay? So I made a little table over here. We're going to let X be the number of hours because X is independent. Okay? All right? I work at 1 hour. Okay? How much money do I make? Well, if I make $15 per hour, 15 times 1 would be $15. Okay? So I make 15. If I work 2 hours, okay? 2 hours, I would take 2 times 15. 15 times 2 comes out to be 10, carry the 1, be $30. Okay? What about if I worked 5 hours? Okay? So if I did 5 times 15, 15 times 5 would come out to be $75. And now, what if I work 24 hours? Okay? Now, I can multiply it out. Another way I could do this is I could use a proportion. Okay? So if 5 hours gave me $75, 24 hours would give me how much? Okay? This is one way of setting it up. Okay? All right? So I could cross multiply here, and I could get 5x is equal to 75 times 24. Okay? I can multiply that out over here. 0, carry the 2. 7 times 4 is 28, plus 2 is 30. That's 300. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 would be 15. So this would be 1800. It'd be 1800. Right? Now, I'm a one-step equation. I could divide by 5. Okay? And I would get 5 goes into 18, okay? Goes in there 3 times, 3 times 15, 3 times 5 is 15, and I get 30, bring down to 0, 5 goes into 36 times, 6 times 5 is 30, and I get that to be 0. So this comes out to be $360, okay? Again, I could have just taken 15 and multiplied it by 24. Either way is fine. I can also use a proportion to solve this. Finally, how would I graph this? What would this graph look like in a direct variation? Well, 1 hour would be right here, and that would be, this is going by 50, 100, 150, 200. So 15 would be right about in here. Okay, so that would be this would be 1 hour, and that's $15. Okay, 1 and 15. Now, what if I go over to 5 hours? 5 is right about here. How much did I make? I made 75. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 gives me 30, right? So that'd be right about here. All right. I forgot about that one. 2 and 30. 5 and 75 would be right about here. Now you notice what's happening here. By the way, if I work 0 hours, I made $0, right? So 0, 0 is really a line of 0.2. Notice what's happening here? It's connecting a line, okay? And on that line would be 24, and what? 24 is right about here, and on this line, it would hit about probably right up in here, so it'd be right over about 360, okay? And that is a direct variation. Notice, every direct variation is a straight line, okay, when you graph it. And that's direct variation in a nutshell. Remember, as the number of hours went up, the amount of money I made also went up. And that is direct variation for today.